right, so what do we have here? Well, I have a sirloin cap that I cut into about, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch slices. Maybe I should have cut them a little thicker. I don't know. But I'm going to grill these in the wood-fired oven over really, really high heat. And they're going to be awesome, I'm sure. So what we're doing is we're taking this sirloin cap, cut it into steaks with the grain going across this way. And you see how there's really not a lot of meat on them. And that's why I cut it the whole cap up, because I think that's going to shrink a lot. And 2 of these are going to get covered with this lovely coffee rub, and that is compliments of Clive, the wood-fired oven chef. And 2 of them are going to get just regular salt, pepper, and garlic and onion powder. That's it. Okay. And then on the side, we're going to have a lovely cucumber tomato salad, and we're going to make Papas Bravas. Yes, I'm going to explain the Papas Bravas shortly. Okay, so as I said earlier, today we're making Papas Bravas. This is a hot pan. It was in the oven for a little bit, and I'm not using a tripod, and that's why my camera's a little bit shaky. But you see how the olive oil is already shimmering, and that's because, like I said, it's a hot pan. And I have to remember to not touch the handle with my bare hand. I'm going to add my onions. Now, I'm going to explain to you all about Papas Bravas shortly. First, let me just put a little bit of salt and pepper and get this back in the oven. Okay, so I'm sauteing onions right now for the Papas Bravas. This is homemade beef stock. That is a large clove of garlic minced. That is paprika, Spanish style, a little bit of smoked paprika, and some California paprika, salt, pepper, obviously, and a little bit of flour and butter. So here's what's going to happen. Once those onions turn a bit, I'm going to add the garlic, and then I'm going to add the spices, the paprika, and then get that fragrant. Then I'm going to add the flour and butter, and then add the stock and make a roux, and that's the sauce. Now, if you look on the internet, you will find that there are a lot of Papas Bravas recipes, and they all have tomato. But I will tell you, I was in Spain not too long ago. I was in Madrid, I was in Barcelona, and I said, hey, I want to make some Papas Bravas at home. And I started looking up recipes, and I'm like, that doesn't sound right. It just doesn't sound like what I tasted. Now, I've had them multiple times at multiple different places, and I don't believe tomato was ever in any of the dishes that I had. Now, I'm not saying that won't be good. What I'm saying is it's not what I remember. Okay, so my onions, I've got some color. I'm adding in my garlic. Oh, I need 2 hands. And I'm going to pop it back in, and then we're going to do the paprika. Okay, so this is the Brava sauce. Now I'm going to do the potatoes, the papas. I'm going to let this thicken a little bit more, and then I'm going to puree it. The last time I did it, I didn't puree it and everybody liked it, but I think I should puree it. It should be a smooth sauce. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to just let it thicken just a little bit more, and then it's going to get pureed, and then we're going to throw the potatoes in there. Okay, Brava sauce is out of the oven. I put the papas in. I don't want them to burn, so I put them a little bit closer to the opening because it's pretty hot in there. And we're going to get those potatoes crispy on the outside, tender on the inside. And that Brava sauce needs to be pureed. That's going to happen shortly. I'm going to season it with a little bit of salt and pepper just to get the taste right. Okay, so here's the Brava sauce, right? It looks beautiful, doesn't it? And it is it needs a little bit of salt. I'll let that dissolve. I'm going to put it in the blender and get it pureed and then taste it again. Okay, here's the Brava sauce after the puree. See how nice and thick it is? This is what I remember in Spain, and it is seasoned perfectly. Oh my God. And that goes over the crispy potatoes. It is amazing. All right, look at how nice those potatoes are browning, right? So as soon as they're crispy on the outside, we're gonna bring them inside and dip them in that Brava sauce. And then we're gonna make the steaks. Okay, the potatoes are crispy on the outside, tender on the inside. And now they're gonna get dipped in. They're super hot though, super, super hot. I just dipped it in a little bit of that sauce. Oh man, oh, it's burning my fingers though. That is super hot. I'm gonna taste it though. Oh wow, that's amazing. Okay, and now for the, how do you say it, piece de resistance? I got more logs on there because I want to bring that temperature way up, way up. And then I'm going to sear those steaks on that cast iron skillet. It's going to be amazing. I don't know if you've ever been to Universal Studios and ridden the ride, the Mummy's Tomb, but look at the way those flames roll across the dome of that oven. It's a lot like that Mummy's Tomb ride. Oh yeah. And I got to tell you, man, very shortly, these steaks are going on that cast iron skillet. You see two of them have the coffee rub, and then that one, that little one, and that little one are just garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper. And these are sliced up from a sirloin cap, so picana, if you want to call it. They're going to be amazing. All right, that skillet is blazing hot, and it is time. It is time to put these puppies on there. I gotta tell you, that smells awesome. All right, I gotta get that into the oven. Okay, they're in. I don't think this is gonna take very long at all. I'm thinking 3 minutes per side, if that, and that's done. I mean, oh my God, it is, I'm burning my hands just filming it from the outside. It's so hot in there. Okay, it's time to turn them. Oh my God. Okay, they've been turned, a couple more minutes and they're coming out, man. Oh my God, they smell amazing. Oh my God, I never expected that much fat to remain in the pan. Let's take them out of here, get them onto a cutting board, and let them chill for a few. Okay, so those are the garlic and onion. These are the coffee rubs. Oh my God. Let them chill for a little bit, and then I'm going to slice them up across the grain. And next, I'm going to wipe up some of this oil, and then the next thing I'm going to do is get some kare kare started, because apparently I make the best kare kare in the land. Look at the inside of that steak. It is truly amazing. I'm going to cut a few slices. That's the coffee rub one. I'm going to cut a couple of slices of the garlic and onion powdered one and show you what they look like. Okay, there it is. There's the coffee rubbed. That's the garlic and onion one. There's some Patatas Bravas. Oh my God, I'm in heaven.